I will hand it to Reagan. He summarized Joe Biden, I think. Some people would say that he summarized it very well. It almost seems like he doesn't want to be president because he is saying some things that are just a little weird. You know, of course, the allegations of Joe Biden of inappropriate touching. He did a video where he sort of apologized for that and said he's going to be better. So he had his first public speaking engagement since making that sort of apology. He was speaking to a conference of electrical workers in D.C. and immediately made a couple of jokes about it that definitely don't make it any better.
I just want you to know I had permission to hug Lonnie. We had permission. All those kids, you want to come up on the stage, you can come up. It's okay. Come on up. And you guys can sit in the edge or what. I don't want you to have to stand all alone, but it's up to you. By the way, he gave me permission to touch him. All right?
Now, clearly, look, the jokes went over well, and this is an audience that, you know, they invited him there. And I think the jokes went over well.
I'm going to disagree with you on this.
And
I'm going to disagree with you as well, Charles.
Good.
I think what Biden is saying is that people have gotten so. I think he's telegraphing to people what I did is not as bad as what some people are saying.
Okay.
I think that's what he's saying.
I understand what he's trying to do, but I also understand that he's giving.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
No,
it doesn't work.
It works for his audience.
I'm not about punishing
works
people.
For his audience.
Look, I'm not about punishing people for things that happened many, many years ago, but this shows that he doesn't understand, you know, the way he made certain people feel in the past.
I don't think it's that. I think that what he's doing, it works for his audience, and I understand his point. And I don't think that there was anything wrong with what he did there.
But Charles,
hold on a second. But he is giving ammunition to
who? But ammunition to who?
I don't like that. They don't need any ammunition. They got enough. Yeah, like
to who?
Yeah,
Donald Trump.
Yeah, he doesn't need any ammunition. Donald Trump's going to use whatever he's going to use. I think that where I'll disagree is this. I think that Biden is, if he's actually looking back and saying, I meant nothing inappropriate by what I did for anyone, it doesn't do him any good to act like a guilty man. If he's apologized and he's leaned into some of these behaviors, why not bring these things out into the light and maybe get a little levity out of them? I mean, unless these women feel absolutely horribly disrespected by Joe Biden, he's got to do personal work with them.
Well, they said that they do. So
So for him to go up there and make jokes.
My point is, you've made the apology. You made your video where you made your point. That's great. Now just move on and talk about the issues and do your public speaking, and that's it.
Here's what I'll say. For better or for worse, this is my way. Once I know that something is a little bit uncomfortable, I seek to make a joke out of it so that everyone can have a laugh, so we can realize that we can move on from things. It might not work for him, but it's kind of what's in his personality. I don't know if it'll have an effect on what's going on with his campaign or not.
And the idea that Donald Trump is the guy, you would think that given all the history with Trump, with Access Hollywood bus and the whole thing, that he might not grasp onto it.
Absolute hypocrisy of him. The video that he posted yesterday.
This is what Donald Trump reposted.
I mean, that the president is posting like a joke meme that someone is. I don't know why. I'm not shocked, but
he just helped Biden. He helped Biden by himself turning it into a joke. So what he said,
I couldn't agree with you more.
You know what I mean?
I think if he'd approached it like a very serious violation, which by the way, you have to listen to these women's stories and lean into what they're saying, and really scolded Biden, it would have been different. But he did. He had a laugh, and so being that he had a laugh, he injected some levity into it. I couldn't agree with Harvey Moore, which is so weird. It makes me feel like this weird feeling in the pit of my stomach when I have to agree with Harvey. It's terrible.
Me too.
The two of you, honestly.
Hi, this is Marty from Charlotte. I totally agree. When you want to make light of a situation, you can make jokes, but this might be a time where he should have just left it alone. We don't want to go from, the Uncle Joe that we loved as vice president to the weird Uncle Joe that we don't want around, our kids and aunts. So maybe just move on from it.